Hello everyone, I know most of you throughout this session are following us using your phone devices, and in this episode we're going to explore CapCut using our phone devices. In our first lesson, I showed you how you can install CapCut on your phone, and for those who couldn't catch up, you can always check out in the video editing playlist to catch up with us. When you launch your CapCut on your phone and you are connected to internet, at the bottom left corner you have the edit option, where you can make the edit for your project timeline and anything that you want to do in CapCut. And then next to it is the template, where I am currently in. So you have tons of different templates that you can work on CapCut, and beside it you also have the project, and this is where it keeps record of the various projects you've been working on so far. So you can be able to create a new project and that will be stored here. And then next to it we have the me option, which will keep track of your account details, whether you want to sign in or sign up with the CapCut Pro version, and also check out your view history and any other things. Up and above on the right you have the settings, where you can go there and change the language and any other things you want to do. For today's tutorial, we're going to focus on the project. So this is where we're going to bring our project to light. Then I'm going to proceed to click on the create button with the plus next to it, and this will redirect me to an interface like this. It will pull out the videos that I have on my devices so far. So any video that I want to work on it, I can proceed to select it here. So let me tap on this one. It's a video that I found it online. I want to work on it for you to have a look at it. So you can be able to make a quick crop here by tapping on this to make the edit. But in this, I'm gonna tap on the add just to insert it full on my CapCut interface. Then allow it a bit of moment to finish loading. And with this video, you could see it's a video that went viral. Probably most of you have seen it on social media, of a lady with a newborn baby. Beside the video where you see this interface is the cover template. And for the cover template, it is what will show as the thumbnail for the video when anyone is about to watch the video. So you can always make sure you have the intriguing part of the video captured here. In order to do that, you can tap on it, then select the area from the clip that you want it to be covered. And you can always swipe your video to capture the moment that you want it to be shown in the clip. And after that, you can proceed to tap on save. And you can either decide to use template or even add text to it. So for those that you see their preview video with the text, this is where they do it. So they will decide to add the caption by tapping on the text. So let's give it a try. I'm going to tap on the add text. Then here I'm going to type relaxing moment. Then after that, you can check out the font here and make the necessary changes to the font that you want to use. So I'm going to keep it to be italic. And a quick note, anytime you are coming to use a font or any element in CapCut and you haven't used it before, make sure you are online so that it will be able to download it for the first time. After the first download session, you can always use it without the need to be online. Now our text has changed into the italic. We can always adjust the size of it by tapping on the edges and hold it to adjust it and even position it to where we want it. So let's assume I want to keep it here, relaxing moment. Then with the effect, I'm gonna give it an effect of this and allow it a bit of moment to finish loading. So you can see it is reflecting in real time. And we also have the bubble. With the bubble, let's take a look at what we can add there. And you have tons of different bubbles you can always add it to. For now, I'm going to keep it to this. So after that, I'm going to proceed to tap on the check mark here to indicate I'm done. Then proceed to tap on save. Then this will be saved as the thumbnail or the cover note of the video. So anytime someone is about to watch the video, the person will see what is here. So when the person tap on it, before the person will be seeing the real video, which is the one that will be working on in some few seconds. And beside the cover clip, we also have the mute, where you can decide to mute the video if you don't want distraction, so you can work on it properly, or you can tap to unmute it if you want to work with the volume. So when I tap on the video, I could see the video will be playing smoothly. So assuming I want to edit this part of the video, I can proceed to tap on the clip to make sure the clip is selected. Then after that, this will pull out tons of different options at the bottom. So we have the split, just like the one you've seen in the PC version of the CapCut. We also have the volume, we have animations, we have effects, we have delete. So let's assume I want to split. So I'll then proceed to tap on split here. Then automatically the clip will be splitted. And if I move forward again, let me play the video again, and I reach to this point and I want to split there again, I'll then proceed to tap on split. So I'll have the flexibility of choosing the area that I don't want it to show on the video. So let's assume I don't want this area, this small part to be shown in the video. I will select on it. Then once it is selected, when I hover to the bottom, I have the delete option here. So I can proceed to tap on delete, and this will automatically take off that area that I don't want it to be shown in the video. So let's move forward again by tapping on the play icon. As it's playing, then maybe when it goes here, I want to cut it off. With the video selected, always make sure the video is selected so that it will trigger the things that you want to do at the bottom. Then tap on the split, then it will chop off the area that you want to take it off. Then make sure you select the area that you want to take it off, then tap on delete. So this is the way that you can always be chopping off anything that you don't want to show on your video timeline. So let's try it again. I'll proceed to tap on the space. As it moves forward again, then I stop it, then I make sure. Now when you pay attention to what is here, you can see we have edit audio, text, effect, overlay, caption. So when I select the clip by tapping on the timeline, automatically what is there will change into split, volume, animation, effect. Then in this case, I'm going to tap on the split, then automatically where the axis on the timeline is will be splitted. Then I'm going to proceed to select the area that I want to chop it off, then proceed to tap on delete. So this is how you can do some basic editing on your CapCut phone version. Then right after that, if you made any mistake in the course of your edit, you can always tap on this undo option to undo anything that you've done so far on your timeline, and it will undo it to the beginning moment of your edit. And to redo it, you can always tap on this one and it will redo anything that you've done so far on the clip. So let's undo it and continue with our exploration. Let's bring our axis to the beginning part of the timeline, and here we have an option where you can add audio, add text. So in the event you want to add an audio, it will be featured here. You will see the audio waves in here. So let's assume I want to add an audio. Mind you, this video comes with its own original audio. So if I want to add any transition audio, I can then proceed to make sure I select on the area that I want it to be added. Then I will split it first. Then after I split it, I'll then move to look for the audio that I want. In this case, I want to add a transition sound audio. So let's navigate to our browser, and in the address bar, I'm going to type pixabay.com, where you can get tons of different video and audio stocks and footages for free, which is royalty free. On the top here, I'm gonna swipe left until I locate sound effect. Then with the sound effect selected, I'm gonna tap on the search, then I will type swoosh. So as you can see, and then with that selected, it will pull out a list of different sound effects that I can use here. In order for me to play and hear it, I can then proceed to click on the clip and then it will play. So this has given me a preview play of the clip that I want to add, and to download it, I can proceed to tap on this download icon there, then allow it a bit of moment to finish downloading. So I've been prompted that I should say thank you to Universal. So thank you very much for creating this effect, and in the course of time I'll definitely donate to you. So let's move out of this interface. After it's finished downloading, then I will come back to my CapCut area, and right here I'm going to tap on the add audio button. So once I tap on it, then I'll proceed to tap on audio. Then this will automatically redirect me to an interface. Then I'm going to proceed to tap on sounds, then allow it a bit of moment to finish loading. In this case, I'm not interested in the sounds here, which you can always download. I'm interested in the one that I've downloaded on my device. So I'll proceed to this area, click on this folder, then proceed to select device. Then you can always scroll down to check whether the sounds that you have is here. And you can also search it here by typing on the sound name. In this case is this. So I'll proceed to select it by tapping it and then tap on this plus icon. And this will automatically be added to this area of the clip. In order to zoom it properly to see what you are doing, you can always tap the timeline with your two fingers side by side and widen it, and this will widen the area of the clip. Then after that, you can position the sound to fit the area that you want it to be positioned properly by tapping and holding the audio sound to the area that you want it to be there. So if you want to play it, you can then proceed to preview it by moving back a bit with your axis, or you can just drag it to the left side and then play it. So as it's playing, you can hear the sound which has just happened. So let's take it back again and play it. Just pay attention. So you can see the sound has been added. And in order to increase the volume, if you feel the transition sound is not audible enough, you can tap on it to increase the volume. And immediately you tap on the sound effect, you could see that the text elements of the bottom has changed. So you can always increase this volume by clicking here and then increase the volume to the, as I'm increasing it, you could see it is replaying, so to become more audible. And after that, I'll proceed to tap on this check mark to indicate that I've done. Let's preview it again to hear what we've just done here. In the past, you won't hear the sound more visible, but this time, let's see, you hear it properly. So assuming you want to add more of this transition sounds to a different part of the video, you can always locate the area of the transition that you want to add. So if this part you also want to add a transition, make sure you select the clip, then tap on split. Then after it is splitted, I'm going to zoom out so that I will see the clip properly. And you can always achieve this by placing your two fingers on the same clip side by side, then draw it towards each other. And to duplicate this sound effect, make sure you tap on it, then swipe to the left towards the end of this, and you could see duplicate. Then make sure to tap on it, and this will duplicate the sound effect that you've just added. From there, make sure your axis is positioned to the area where you want the sound effect to be added. Click on it and hold it and position it to that spot area that you want it to be there. Then after that, you can then tap on the play and it will play smoothly with the sound effect there. So these are some of the ways that you can always get it done without having much problem to deal with. And if you want to extract your audio, as in the case of this video, when we are playing it, you could hear the sound, and you are using your phone version, it will be much difficult if you are not subscribed to the pro version, because CapCut now has made it a paid version, but on the PC version it's still free and you can always use it there. In any way, to those who are using the pro version, when you select the clip, with the clip on the timeline selected, make sure you swipe towards the left up until you locate the area that it indicates extract audio. And with this and the isolate voice, you can be able to achieve it properly. In the event your video is not a mixed video, it's just a talk overhead, you can always use the isolate voice for that. But if it's a mix together with a sound and everything, you can always use the extract audio for it. If you are using the PC edition of the CapCut, it's always free. And for anything that you keep on doing, you can still undo it by tapping on this undo button here. Let us zoom out our clip again by placing our two fingers side by side on track and then bring it closer to each other then it will zoom out everything of the timeline so that we can have a good overview of it. And to position our axis, you can always drag it towards the beginning part of the clip. And to add a transition to it, you can always make sure the split area is selected by bringing it closer to the area and zooming it out, and make sure you tap on the split button there, which looks like a vertical line, and this will pull out a tons of different transitions that you can add. So let's assume I want to add this cool transition here, so I'm going to proceed to tap on the one that I'm going to add, then allow it a bit of moment to finish loading, and it will automatically reflect in the transition that I selected. So after that, I'm going to proceed to tap on this check mark, and with this selected, you could now see that that area has changed with this transition icon there, compared with this one, which is still flat because we haven't added any transition effect. So let's play it from the beginning and see how it will look. You see, isn't it cool? Let's replay it again. So when the video starts and it goes there, you'll see it has transitioned smoothly. But in this case, because we haven't added anything, it doesn't do anything. And to add it, you can always tap on the vertical line there in between it, and with that selected, it will pull out the list of transition, and you can always select among the pool here and you are cool to go. So I'm going to select that one again, then make sure to tap on this check mark to indicate that you are done. Then this time I'm going to start the clip from the beginning, and let's play it and see how it will sound. Wow. Then again, you see the transition always moves with a sound effect, and that is the cool thing of using the sound effect that I just showed you, which is the switch. And you can always check it from the website that I provided, which offers tons of different sound effects and stock footages and videos and music for free. To edit the duration of the transition, make sure to tap on the transition area and make sure it's selected. Then at the bottom, you could see this horizontal line which indicates the duration of the transition, and you can always adjust it to the level that you want. In this case, if you tap on the beginning area and bring it down, it will keep on reducing. And if you want to increase it, you can also tap it and then bring it to the maximum area, and you can decide to apply it throughout all the transitions that you've applied so far, which is the apply to all, or you can just maintain it to the only transition that you've made. And after that, you then proceed to tap on this check mark, which will indicate that you are done. Adding a text is much similar to the one that we just did in the beginning. After we have successfully added our sound effect and transitions to each of the breaking points, now we want to add an overlay. And before we do that, make sure your track is always selected, and you can always locate the area that you want to add the overlay and split it first. So for this demonstration, we're going to move far to this area and then select our clip, then split it. And with that selected, the area that we want to add an overlay, make sure it is selected. Then on the bottom, swipe towards the left and locate overlay, and this is where we have our overlay, and tap on it. Think of an overlay as another layer that you can add to your clip, and this will turn into this. So this time, continue to tap on this add overlay, then make sure you select the clip that you want to insert it there. In this case, I'm going to tap on this one, so I'm going to select on it, then I'll proceed to tap on add, and this clip will be added on top of the clip which was at the bottom. And to resize it, you can always click on the edges of the new track that is being added and to resize it properly. So let's assume I want to add it here at the bottom right area of this, then I'll proceed to leave it here. And with this overlay track still selected, you can do tons of different things with it. Remember, when I'm adding the overlay, there was a sound to it, so I can proceed to click on the volume icon, then reduce the sound to 0, so the sound of the overlay track is muted. And with that selected, now when the overlay is playing, there wouldn't be any sound attached to it. And let me replay it again. So here there's no overlay. Immediately the clip starts, then the overlay now pops up. Now the overlay is playing without any sound, though the original overlay has a sound, but because I muted it, now there's no sound. And as it is playing, immediately it ends, then the overlay also ends. So assuming you want the overlay to continue throughout the video, all you have to do is to make sure the overlay is selected. Then this time we're gonna zoom it in a bit so that you can see the full clip. And then from there, with the overlay selected, and you swipe left where you have the duplicate and then tap on it, this overlay will keep on duplicating. So you can duplicate it as many as you want. So you can see it has filled out throughout the area that I duplicated it. And getting to this edge, you can see that it has bypassed the original clip. And to edit it, you can always navigate towards the ending of the clip. Then make sure you position the axis right at the edge of the clip by zooming it, then select the overlay. And then from there, you can always tap on the split and then chop it off by tapping on delete. And you will also do the same thing to the video so that one will not end before the other. The split first, then with the area that you want to chop it off selected, then delete. So now when we zoom in, you will see from this area of the clip, when the video is playing and it goes to that area, the overlay will pop up and it will run through the area of the video that you want the overlay to keep on showing throughout. And this is how you can add overlay to your clip. So for those who don't know how to add an overlay, this is how you can add an overlay on your clip. It's pretty much simple and easier. Then after you are done, you can always zoom it out to go through and inspect anything that you want to do again. Remember, always in editing into CapCut, make sure the clip is selected first and it will pull out the list of the details that you can always do, as it happens in the case of our PC version of CapCut. And from there, you can adjust the details. You will have tons of tools and details at the bottom. You can split it, add a volume, animation, effect, delete, and when you swipe, you have tons of other options here. For the purpose of this video, we are going to end it here. You can always try it in your free time. You can even add filters and try any feature that you have that you want to do in your free time. And in the event you have any question, feel free to bring it to our attention and we will be ready to assist you. I am live here, and to join the live session, you can always click the live Q&A session link in the video description, and you can also check it out in the pinned comment section or find the link in the WhatsApp group. Feel free to join the Q&A session and ask me any question relating to video editing or tech in general. Feel free to join right now. I am here live and call it. See you there.